Welcome back, viewers and followers of Celeb Corner KE. It's among the current trending stories in the country and a conversation that has sparked an outrage all over the country after some news this morning were made public by the former Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala. Cleophas Malala has not only been the Kakamega Senator, but he is the former Secretary General of the United Democratic Alliance Party, which is the UDA party and the ruling party in the Republic of Kenya. Now, Cleophas Malala, starting off uh, uh, August 1st, that is when he was taken out from the UDA leadership. He was impeached, if we might say so, and replaced by the former UDA Secretary General Hassan Omar, who was the former senator of Mombasa. Cleophas Malala has made some sentiments this morning that have followed an outrage on social media as people express their different opinions on what they think on the statement that Malala has made. Malala revealed that his family has become a target of the current president of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto. And I shall read whatever Malala wrote so that we can continue from there. And listen to this. Malala, about 10 hours ago, posted and said, "My son and my 19-year-old brother-in-law were abducted at gunpoint. They were tortured for 6 hours to disclose my whereabouts or that of my wife and to show them the way to my residence in Kitengela. After failing to find me or my spouse at home, they dumped the two along Thika Road. I have picked them up safe but traumatized and shaken." That is the message from Cleophas Malala. Now, should I remind you that Malala has been on the verge of discrediting President William Ruto and has now turned out to be a great supporter of the current deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, that is Bwana Rigathi Gachagua. Now let me tell you, the other day Cleophas Malala joined Gachagua in Githurai as Gachagua was addressing the nation. And Cleophas Malala is now on the verge of destroying fully President William Ruto. Should I remind you that Cleophas Malala was an insider and a friend, a close confidant to the President of the Republic of Kenya? And why should President William Ruto take such precautions of trying to fight this man before he continues on the verge of destruction? That because he is on the road of destroying the presidency. He is on the road of trying to discredit the presidency fully. Remember, Malala forgo his ambitions to run for any seat in Kakamega County. You know, the gubernatorial seat nor the senatorial seat. He left those. Mostly he stopped to run for the senatorial seat. Because Musalia Mudavadi, who was the ANC leader and which is the party that Malala won with in 2017, told Cleophas Malala, it's about time we merge our parties and we all fall under President William Ruto so that we will get a piece of the bigger cake once Ruto becomes the president of the Republic of Kenya, which he surely did. But seems along the way, the loyalty was divided. Malala realized that Ruto is not for everyone. Ruto is for himself and his close confidence. That includes people that he knows wako na kakitu na wanamsaidia in one way or the other. So yeye, he started, it was said that yeye, he was the one that was leaking information as the UDA Secretary General to Gachagua. Wanaitwa meeting, yeye ndiye anapea Gachagua info. Wanaitwa meeting, yeye ndiye anaambia Gachagua wamepanga impeachment. Remember the first impeachment ambayo inaaminika ilipangwa na the Embu governor Cecil Barire, the Kirinyaga governor Anne Waiguru, Didi Nyoro and Kimani Ichung'wah. It is said that Cleophas Malala snitched or informed DP Rigathi Gachagua that mzee jipange, hawa watu wamesha lay out strategies za kukung'oa kwa kiti, so it's about time you prepare on how to retaliate on them. And when the people close to the president and the information and the investigation was done, it was realized that Cleophas Malala is the one that has been linking information to the DP. So they took the initiative of trying to discredit him. And that is when there was this fight that broke out on in August. I mean in July, at the end of July, and two factors emerged within the Kenyans ruling party then. The Alliance the United Democratic Alliance UDA, they have been fighting for the powerful party position for Secretary General. Now, currently, it was held by former Senator Cleophas Malala, who was accused of abdicating his duties. Now, chaos erupted on 30th June after a section of members of President William Ruto's political outfit stormed the party headquarters in the capital, Nairobi, led by a city lawyer, Joe Halende, who declared himself as the new Secretary General. Tunaelewana? Lack of confidence in Malala. The lawyer further announced that Malala had been ousted from the party and barred from accessing the headquarters or carrying out any functions of the ruling party. He accused Malala of sabotaging the government and undermining Ruto, saying, "He, Malala, is working against the president. He has joined our political enemies. He is no longer Secretary General." That is what Kalende said. Now, according to him, Malala was against the formation of a broad-based government between UDA and the main opposition party, the Orange Democratic Movement. The statement came days after Ruto nominated allies of ODM leader Raila Odinga to the cabinet, another function that refers to itself as the UDA founding members association, led by Douglas Shiuka, who is the national chairman of the UDA lobby groups, announced a 14-day ultimatum for Malala to vacate the Secretary General seat. And listen what they said. "We have lost confidence in him. He has failed as the party spokesman," Shiunka said, adding that they want fresh leadership within the party. Now, however, a group of supporters carrying placards arrived at the party offices to stamp his authority as Secretary General. Now, this led to clashes between his supporters and those of Kalede, who had camped at the UDA premises, prompting the police to intervene and cordon off the premises. Kalede was injured during the scuffle. Tunaelewana? Now, earlier Malala had refuted reports that he had been ousted, insisting that he is still the Secretary General. He said he ignored the propaganda. The party is stable and focused on helping President William Ruto achieve his agenda for Kenya. That's what he said on his platform. Now, weekly for Dera, one of the Kisumu-based political analysts, said the current events in the Ruto-led party are indication of a deeper division among the top party leaders over recent political development in the country that needed urgent attention. Tunaelewana? Until there tuko pamoja. Now, according to the information that we are gathering and according to our understanding of the politics of the Republic of Kenya, the fight and the differences between Ruto and Malala began when Ruto had this ideology of joining with with the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Tunaelewana? Which is something that also was the same issue that Gachagua had with Ruto. And now, Gachagua and Cleophas Malala, they had the same ideologies. So why don't we join our hands together to go against this? So Malala was getting info leaked to Gachagua. Gachagua was being told this and that. Tunaelewana? And that is when, right now, when it has become clear that Gachagua is out of government and Cleophas Malala is out of government, the president has ordered the intimidation on Cleophas Malala, because they know if this man is to speak, if Cleophas Malala is to open his mouth and to speak the truth on what goes on behind the curtains. Mnajua Cleo ni yule mtu si wa kunyamaza. You know that guy. Yeah, you know when he left Raila, how he destroyed Raila. So expect him to do the same during this reign of President William. He will sing like a little bird. The secrets in UDA, the secret in the Kenya Kwanza government, This man will sing them. And so, to prevent him from singing, they have to arrest him a few times, torture him a few times. Yeah. So that he will not sing and so that he will not continue. Remember, Cleophas Malala on Republic of Kenya, that a group led by Honorable Junaid Mohammed had already been selected, tunaelewana, to be the one that will lead the impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Tunaelewana. So he has insider information, and that is what the president does not want coming out. Huyu mtu akona siri zetu za ndani, so make sure aongei, make sure tumemzima, make sure tumemnyamazisha, and that is what they are doing. Now, reading a few comments on what Kenyans said after after what was currently published by Cleophas Malala. Nataka tusome hizo comments za Kenya. Namuona Ngwe Muziwanda anasema pole Cleo, kumbe wewe ni jirani hapa Kitengela Mavumbini. Andoyo Alfonso anasema you guys deserve this. This is the government you guys supported. This wajaka, sisi wajaka tulizoea nyinyi, lieni kabisa. Kevin Mdogo anasema imbiaka. The government anasema the government hits its own people. Senior lawyer Orengo once said. Ibra Dechi anasema sisi kama opposition tuliamua kuwaachia serikali yenu muipeleke venye mnataka. Go cry to the government who supported us for us. God is our savior. Daya Kibadeni anasema Matiko, wacha uongo kijana. Hii mchezo ya town tunaijua. Papa Sam anasema could these goons just separate a politician from his family and allow the two entities to be separate? I can only imagine the experience. It must have been an ordeal. Rich Blaze anasema hizo ni vita zenu watu wa serikali, sisi wananchi msituhusishe kabisa. You know, Cleophas Malala was the big dog who was singing praises to President William Ruto. Now the curtains have shifted. It's about time we reveal and expose the rot in the government. Cleo, imba yote, imba. For now, tunaachia hapo. Make sure una subscribe. See you in our next video. Remember, this is Celeb Corner KE.